when I was here 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
right here,
It's crazy?
is it what, 2.5, 3 EMF?
So you got copper line.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing. Yeah,
No, no, I say, but this copper line at any point in time have a junction with any wire.
The ground.
Ground right
Okay,
here.
so the grounding clamp is there.
Yeah.
So at any point in time, if there's a surge, that might have been at that.
Okay, I'll keep about a foot away from the panel.
Mm-hmm.
To see if anything's giving anything off. If anything's emitting far enough to interfere with person down here.
All right. So it is Friday, December the 8th. We are at a private residence in Petawawa, Ontario. Our clients have been reporting the sounds of footsteps, particularly in the hallways. There's been feeling of discomfort almost up and down the entire stairwell in the basement. There's been some feeling of being watched. Definitely don't feel comfortable in the basement. She's had something brush up against her leg. And a couple of years ago, their son had been pushed down here and had scratch marks on his back. The son has also reported hearing footsteps upstairs in the hallway as well. Mm-hmm. So tonight, I'm here with myself. We've got Dave, we've got John, we've got Kat. We're going to be using our standard equipment tonight, so we'll have our cameras and our millimeters and our voice recorders, but we're also going to be using our proximity panels tonight and possibly the STS system. See if we can find out what's going on for these folks, and let's go hot. Awesome. Now that was just fun.
Now,
Was
we will
that
also
because-
utilize the largest friggin' fly swatter I've ever seen in my life.
These walls can talk. Open your mind and listen.
So there's a few of us down here that are really interested in helping out this family. And you got a young lady that's kind of creeped out being down here. I kind of demand you need to stop that. I don't really know why you're doing it if you're here. But speak into our device. You've got an opportunity now to talk. There's a device in Carolyn's hand here. And this device can pick up your voice. And we can listen to you. We've got ways of listening to you. I don't know if you were around long enough not to know what this is, but I don't think so. So the device that's in my friend's hand, that red light, that can hear you. You go up there, like, and go up and just yell real loud into it like that. She'll like me for that one because she's wearing headphones. She can hear that. I don't want to hear a noise. I don't want to hear you cough. That's the cat.
That's the cat.
Yes, thank you.
I want to hear you talk. I want to hear you talk brilliantly. I want to hear you talk clearly like I am talking right now. I'm not from around here. Are you local to the area? Would you like me to tell some Petawawa jokes? I don't think many people really are local to Petawawa. My friend John's in the corner. Why don't you go shove him? Pull on his jacket.
Slap me in the face.
Slap him in the face. God knows I've wanted to do it.
He's been waiting. He's been saying that for 9 years, and no one's done it yet.
I'm just going by you.
Okay.
Oh,
You're not really activating my panels much. You're not touching us much. You might be talking to us. So put yourself right over this like that, because that won't make that. My camera won't make that happen. Are you scared? Here, I'm going to stand in front of those arrays. Now it's just me looking at the panel. Are you scared? Is that why you won't let yourself be known?
EMF is 0. Temperature's 20 degrees. Nothing's changed through the entire basement. I spent 34 years in the Air Force. Do you know what the Air Force is? Really? Again?
It'll do that every.
Did they have the Air Force here on base when you were here?
I'll tell you what, while you guys are in here, I'm going to go out there and see if we get kind of a differential of feelings.
Sure.
I do hear dings and pings and knocks, but it's definitely from the HVAC system.
Yeah, because that kicked in. I can
Yeah,
do that.
it's 100% HVAC. Okay. So I'm gonna, you may hear my voice, but we will not see me.
EMF is 2.2, 22 degrees, but it's just here in front of me.
Yeah, but you're also still in that zone.
Was it
Well,
like,
usually-
Half over here.
and was it like closer to the floor?
Yeah.
If anything wants to come near me, I'm out here.
Holy crap!
Yeah, because
It was low at 1.5. Now we're 8.5 and climbing. 9.
Maybe the furnace.
the furnace is on now.
Yeah.
Is
What
it
if we run
grounded
down
to
and
the?
Yeah.
run down
Just say.
and reading on the furnace?
The furnace wasn't on the last time we did
Right.
there.
So it should be going up. And the furnace, okay, so listen for when it happens.
Yep.
When the furnace cycles out, see what happens
Check.
to it. Absolutely. Which is fine to do that because you're taking readings on purpose, right?
Yeah.
If you get a reading of that, then it explains it. Then you've done your job. Okay, I'm gonna stand out here in the hallway, so if you don't go past this threshold, I'm right out here. You can talk to me.
Slap
Touch
him in the
me.
face.
Yeah, go and slap him in the face.
I dare you.
I forgot that there was a red light coming off this, so I was shining light in your eyes. Sorry.
And Tammy, if you're in this home, I know you don't know me. Look, I also lost my mother. I lost my mom when I was 18. She's been gone 30 years now. But I haven't had the chance to talk to her. I don't think I've ever seen her. So maybe if you show yourself here, your son can see you. That'd be nice, I think. So if somebody can show themselves, I'm kind of in the threshold of several rooms. If you're in the kitchen, you can touch me. If you're in the bedroom, you can touch me. If you're on the stairs, you can touch me. I'm not frightened. I've got a mirror right here. Mirrors are a wonderful thing to experiment with. You could show yourself in the mirror. I'm going to look at the mirror while kind of keeping an eye on a couple rooms. I'm going to be devious here.
Well, beats unscrupulous.
Sometimes I don't know what word to use. I try to sound very, very smart, and I end up sounding like somebody from Oshawa. Born and raised.
If you're
Somebody
from
just go-
Oshawa, that's hilarious.
Okay, did one of you guys just go, yeah, after Dave said that?
No.
No?
Because I literally heard, yeah.
Really?
I thought it was John.
All right. Well, if somebody's going, yeah, because of Oshawa, maybe you're like me and born and bred there, in the Schwa.
I'll be able to tell better after I review it. I mean, 'cause you only have that split second, right? So I mean,
Yep.
I couldn't tell for sure what it was. Just
All right. So
that's
watch,
what it
watch
said.
now. It cycled
So,
off. Okay. So it probably should stay high for a bit.
Bingo.
It's going down.
0.
There you go.
So it's
Wow.
probably grounded to the pipe too.
That is.
That's
When
impressive.
that furnace comes on, you're talking a good 1.5, 2 feet off the floor.
Yeah.
It's putting out EMF.
You know, we've heard lots of stories that there's been. Actually, you can talk to anybody, and it sounds like there's lots of stories of homes like this on the base with some type of activity. There's been lots of stories, very tragic stories of our men who come home and because of different things that they've been exposed to and they've had to deal with, and they can't cope with the stress, and they take their own life. If it's true, and there are multiple stories of this,
That's me.
are you able to? Are you aware of each other? Do you sense each other? Do you guys like cross paths, like two strangers would cross paths, crossing a street? If you crossed over at different times and different decades, do you still see each other? So it's about 12:30. I think we've put in a good solid evening here. We've utilized a lot of equipment. Up front it looks like it's been very quiet, but of course we still have to go through all the audio and the video evidence, and who knows what we may have caught on our STS upstairs. So with that, we're going to give the family back to home. Good night, everyone.